as possible from his bet.
22,400.
Makes it over 22,000 to go.
Another big river bet from Phil Locke. He's probably putting Daniel on a better hand than what he's got.
Oh.
There's a chance Daniel may read this as a bluff, like a busted flush draw. 3 6s is a very difficult hand to put someone on in this spot.
I feel like you have a pair of queens for some reason. Pair of queens, Phil? Show me one queen.
Tell you what, if you show me both your cards right now, I'll tell you if I have one of, I'll tell you.
Let's come here.
Tell you, if you fold face up, I'll turn my hand face up.
I don't care about that. I can wait to see it. How much is it?
22,400.
So bizarre, this hand.
Traditionally, if I speak in a hand, I have a strong hand. I would like to end with that as a closing thought.
I think you got queens. That's what I think you have. 2 queens. What can I beat here? You got queens. Yeah, I'm gonna fold.
Locke takes it down.
Show me face up, I'll show you face up.
All right. Oh! Oh, you made the 6. Okay. I thought you bluffed me for a second, then I realized, okay, you rivered me. It's all good. Diamond one time. Diamond so we can dance.
You had your hand, 10-7 flush. Yeah, diamond so we can dance. You don't want to take that dance. This is the wrong place, the wrong dance house.
Oh, sick river. I even said sick river.
The river may have been sick for Negreanu, but it's Phil Locke's stack that keeps getting healthier and healthier. More when we come back.
Welcome back. Do you think you can beat this game? For a chance to be a loose cannon and play on the big game this season, log on to pokerstars.net. There are free qualifying tournaments every day. Now let's get back to the action.
Thank you, Amanda. With 13 hands left, the loose cannon is still up over $50K, but it's Phil Locke who's on a heater, up over $220,000. The Unabomber explained to us how he snuffed out the Negreanu bluff when he took us behind the poker face.
Normally in No Limit Hold'em, your tight is right, but this doesn't apply once you add antes. The most optimal time to enter pots is in late position, and Negreanu was obviously doing this nicely, and he raised from late position, and I had ace-queen. I'm obviously calling with ace-queen because against his range, I'm crushing his range. The flop came ace-king 2, so I was delighted to see the king. I check and he bets
6,500.
I called. On the turn when he bet again, I have to call. If I raise, the cat's out of the bag, and I really don't want to do that yet in case he's bluffing, because he does have a propensity for opening light in this spot, which I think is right. An ace is a great card for me, and it's also a bad card. So when he bets, the fear is starting to burble in me that he has either ace-king or pocket king. On the river, I was in a very, very, very difficult spot because the board rolls off a jack. He bet like a lot. And now I'm thinking, okay, so of course I can only beat bluffs. Every hand that's a real hand beats me. And now I'm pretty sick. I just went over the whole thing many, many times in my head, and I just kept thinking, I've got to fold this.
I can't fold, can I? I have too big a hand.
I was worried about every hand, period, full stop, except pocket jacks. I was worried about them all.
Danielson, me not strong. Me not know how to fold.
I don't know. The jack was a super scare card, and I just decided to not be scared.
Oh, you wanted to fold so bad, too. You got it. You're a tough man to bluff.
It's a lot of times you don't know and you're doing things on the edge, and it works out sometimes.
We know that Daniel was bluffing with 6 high, but Phil was able to figure it out, and now he is dressed for success in full Unabomber gear, up over 220 grand. And the loose cannon Ernest Wiggins still on the plus side as well, up almost $53,000 with 13 hands left.
13 hands left, but this is no limit. His entire stack is at risk at any point.
Just give me a hand, y'all. Like, give me a hand, like, for real, man. Like, I promise you, man. I promise you.
You do your thing, man. You do your thing.
Action folds around to Doyle. Raises to 3,000 with 7 high. Ooh, a pair of ladies for the Unabomber.
Phil Locke still getting hit with the deck. Looks like he's not going to slow play it this time.
Raises to 7,200. 10-5 suited for Tony G, who folds. Phil Hellmuth gets rid of his cards as well.
I must be showing you my hand. I haven't come in a pot that you hadn't had a pair.
I don't know what to do when they.
That's it, Floyd.
I lived with queens in a different show and I got abused for like 2 months.
One more.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go. Oh, go ahead. For me, it's enough.
Everybody's rabbit hunting.
You know how many big pairs you've had?
About 14, I think.
Every time I've come to pot, he's raised me.
But I show every time because I love you and I don't know what to do. I don't want you to think I'm abusing you.
Well, I don't care. I mean, abuse is part of it.
I know, but it's like, you know, it's a home game. If it was more cutthroat, I wouldn't show. I'd just torch you, but I can't torch you.
You're supposed to beat the man on your right in a poker game.
Locke's actually been ambidextrous today when it comes to that.
It's a lot easier when you get kings a couple times.
That helps.
Action begins on the loose cannon, Ernest Wiggins. Queen 6 gets rid of it. Daniel folds.
Here's this again. This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
I feel like you, dude. I feel like you right now.
Ace 8 for Phil Locke. Limps in. Big slick for Tony G. Raised to 2,200. Pair of 9s for Phil Hellmuth.
Phil's 3-bet many times with worse hands than this. I'm guessing we're going to see a raise.
Making a stand.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making a stand here.
You don't have the guts to raise.
I love the Tony G. Phil Hellmuth.
You don't have the guts. You know that.
You guys make me happy, you know? I want to go on a picnic with you two guys.
Phil knows he's supposed to raise. He also knows it's pot limit pre-flop, so Tony probably won't fold.
I'm going to raise it up a little
What,
bit.
have a hand here?
5 more.
To 7,200. Locke folds.
My hand radar strong. You know?
I make it whatever. I make it 25.
Way too much history between these guys in this game this week for Tony to just call with ace-king.
There you go. Enjoy that one.
Phil has just over 46,000 left.
You're pot committed.
Phil's definitely not pot committed.
What can I have here?
He said, yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like I have you here.
That one. Get it in.
It's priceless.
Push it in.
The pump fake.
Okay.
It goes for it.
Quick call.
I got a pair of 9s.
All right, so it's a flip.
Ace-king, you missed pair of 9s. Wow.
Just one time?
Some gambling.
Good luck to both of you
You
guys.
guys running it once?
Once.
One time.
This is your
all
hand,
the
though.
cheese. Hellmuth could end up a winner.
Yeah, you double up here. You're
On
a
the
winner.
big game. Very possible here if the 9s hold.
Phil, you only running it once? You only going once?
Tony G
He
wants
said
to
he
run
only
it
wants
once.
to go once.
I'm going once.
Tony only one. Okay.
Tony G's like,
Tony, didn't you enjoy it 4 times?
Yeah,
I want
come on,
to see if I can eliminate him. I got nothing to lose. It's like a free roll.
He's on a free roll.
he's on the Tony G free roll.
What's the fun of that? I've done that already. I've tried that. I'm happy if Phil wins. I'm happy for you. That's the best you could do.
It's the best you could do.
Tony G's been waiting for a chance to knock out Phil Hellmuth all week long. To the flop, Jack 5 tray.
Safe.
Oh, there's
Safety.
2 aces burned, I think. I had an ace, you had an ace.
A 9 would be good.
A 9 would be.
A diamond is good no matter
safe.
what.
Very safe. There's nothing
I'm
to
not
worry
safe
about.
yet.
Nothing to worry about.
9s are holding so far.
Diamond, yeah, that could get you.
On the turn, a 5 of clubs.
Too easy. You've got it.
Okay, now I want insurance.
I'll give you insurance.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Insurance is a
For
side
6
bet
hours.
where you basically bet on yourself losing the hand.
Well,
Wait, hold on. I'll take it for
hang on.
12,000 to whatever. I'll give you 10% juice.
All right, to 12,000, you got 10% juice. Let's go.
Yeah, so I could win 40
I've
or
got
50 or
10%
60
juice.
or whatever. Yeah, 12,000 is what you would win. I would win a lot more.
The river card. There's Tony's ace.
He's from space.
Okay, so 12,000. Yes, I finally won an insurance bet on high stakes.
Minus 10%. We'll work it out by the end of the show.
So he owes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He owes me like 72,000 roughly.
Tony G ends up winning the pot, but Phil's going to get some cash back.
We'll work it out. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know, but I want to play, so.
Well, that doesn't help you. I mean, you got to rebuy to play. I can't give you chips.
That's all side stuff.
Okay, I'm going to rebuy for 50,000 then.
While these guys figure out how much Phil's getting paid, we're going to take care of some bills of our own. More of the big game when we come back.
Reload for 100.
No, you're
That's
supposed to
good.
buy to 100 anyway.
That's good. This is a tough game. It should be tough.
PokerStars PokerStars.net is now offering you poker tips directly on your phone. We will send you text messages and video tips from the PokerStars.net pros. All you gotta do is text POKER to the short code 52525. Really easy. Text message POKER to 52525 now. Standard text message rates apply.
Welcome back to Las Vegas as we reach the home stretch of the big game. After getting felted by Tony G, Phil Hellmuth collected a little under $70K on that insurance bet and has decided to rebuy for another $100 grand. While we were away, Hellmuth won some hands, but isn't doing as well as Phil Locke, who's been crushing it. Meanwhile, Ernest Wiggins is now the story. He's up over $50,000.
There are two games going on right now. The guys with losses want to get even, and then there's Ernest. He's got a big decision to make. Is he happy to take home his profits and be the richest guy in his home game? Or does he want to come back one more time and risk it all for the chance for more and a better shot at that NAPT passport? Remember, this is no limit after the flop. He's got to survive these last few hands to even get to make that decision.